Oh, that's all jacked up. Hang on. Yeah, forgot about that scene. Well, we can just do everything from the map scene. We'll just do it from there. Here, you just live with this scene. There we go. Welcome to some D&D. We're a little late and a little undermanned, but we've made it. So we're gonna pick up.
Here.
We're here, and that counts for something. I think. Anyway, last time you guys decided to wrap up your business in Mornsai and travel north on I think it was 44-day trip north to Mundovus, which is the city where this whole thing started. So it's on the north kind of centralized portion of Oz, so right on the coastline on the north center. And you guys have been traveling for probably a little over a week. You're in like the second week of travel, and you ran into some harpies at a bridge, and Trix almost got ate by harpies. That's her dice.
It's fine.
But
I'm fine.
Everybody's okay. We've made it. So, as we continue on traveling, you guys would be. Let's see.
And she would have made sure to repair any damage that may have happened when the harpies were trying to remove her wings so they could eat her.
Needless to say. Let's see. Let's just get that music going.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right. So as you guys continue traveling north, let's see. I think we were going on like 6 full weeks of travel, and so as you guys are continuing on, moving into the second or the third week, the end of the second week, going into the third week, you guys have camped several times. So we'll just have 2 of you roll some perception checks just to see, what you get. Well, not perception checks. Just roll a d20, and then we'll see what that lands on the random, kind of encounter type of situation.
I'll roll one.
I can, but does anybody actually want me to?
Hey, I'm just saying, last time that Timmy rolled one, we had an encounter.
And that was after I also rolled a bad one, so...
Well, that's a 5, so...
5. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Do you really want both of us doing it?
So you guys are traveling, and it's been pretty good weather. Pretty fair weather. Sun shining. Just a few clouds in the sky. Moderate temperatures. Pretty easy going after the little harpy encounter. So you stop, periodically through the day for breaks, and as you're traveling, I'll just let. No, we'll say, two of you roll perception checks just to see if you notice anything odd about a Wednesday. We'll say you're on a Wednesday.
Okay.
I hate Wednesdays.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay,
Dirty
there we
20.
go. Buck's got us covered. And do you want another one? Are we doing another one?
You don't want me to roll perception. I'll let you know that right now. You don't want me to roll perception.
Perception? Here we go.
Here we go.
Say I can,
12.
but I'm scared.
So dirty 20. So as you guys are traveling along, Bredis, you notice that there's a nice place to stop over here, and there's a little bit of water, maybe the edge of a lake. And as you are going over to the lake, you notice that everybody's kind of running over and kind of splashing in the water and stuff, and refilling their water supplies. You stop and notice that not any birds around. And to be honest, you haven't even noticed any like wildlife while you've been traveling this day.
Mother of God, is it this shit again?
And you, with the 20, you hear the rustle of some leaves. And I'll roll a d6, and we'll see from what direction you hear them in.
5. Did this man just say he rolled a 5?
Did you roll a 5?
Yep.
A 5? Okay. So you hear there's trees all behind you and water in front of you. You hear two kind of like we'll say the southeast kind of portion of the area that you're in. You hear the rustling of some like limbs and a crunch of a branch.
My trident and shield are coming off my back.
Okay.
And
you guys
I'm,
see
taking a
that
stance that direction.
Meridius kind of goes into like some type of battle stance over here. As you guys are splashing around in the water.
Make yourself known or die. As I'm looking at the bushes.
Okay. You can roll another perception check, Meridius, since you're focusing
boy.
in here.
That is a 18.
18. Okay. You see what looks like an animal. Some type of animal, but you can't really make out. You just kind of see fur.
Have I seen this color of fur before?
It's like brownish. It's like a brown color.
Has it been a type of height in the bushes of something that may have attacked me in the past? On my trip from coastline to coastline.
I don't think so. No, I don't. No.
Okay. Then, since it's not acknowledging, I'm going to stand my ground and see if it approaches.
Okay. You stand there. And what's everybody else doing? Because, I mean, minutes are ticking by here. There's nothing seems to be occurring.
Did you just say we were splish splashing in the water?
Some of you are.
Splash, we were
Yeah.
taking a bath.
I would say that Mordecai would be.
Well, then Mordecai is happily splish splashing in the water.
Right, like how obvious is Meridius making that he's talking to something in the bushes here?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
did
wasn't
I
being
notice?
quiet.
Okay,
when
he
I
wasn't
being quiet.
I wasn't quiet
Okay.
when I threatened to kill whatever's coming up behind us.
So Trix is just hovering over the water and she's got gun in hand, like, what's happening?
I
Just
wouldn't
watching.
I wouldn't imagine Spoofy to be in the water. He'd probably be sitting on like a big rock or something. So he would probably just be sitting there with his hand on his scythe, like it's not fully unsheathed. He's just kind of got it at the ready in a sense.
Okay. Mordecai was splish splashing in the water
Sounds like a
la,
Mordecai
la.
thing.
until he heard and saw Meridius do his thing. And then at that point, Mordecai dead stops splish splashing in the water. The water is dripping off his fingers there where he was splish splashing, pitter pattering around. And he looks over at Meridius and is like, he's going to kill me now, isn't it? And that's what Mordecai does.
Since it's not making its way towards me, I want to advance on it.
Okay. So you are roughly about, let's see, about 30 feet from the trees.
Okay.
How far do you want to advance?
I'll cautiously walk all the way up to it as close as I can.
Okay. You walk about 10 feet closer and you hear this very low growl. Very deep.
The huevos on that beast.
We don't have a druid in this group, do we?
Nope. We sure as hell don't.
Do you continue or do you stop there?
Let's see. You say that I'm within 30 feet of it?
You're within 30 feet, yeah, of the trees.
Yeah. I wanna
yeah.
cast Divine Sense.
Okay. And that is Fey, Celestial,
Fiend, and Undead.
Celestial, Fiend, and Undead. You get no detection of any of that.
Okay.
This man trying to detect Jason Voorhees.
I mean, if he's there.
I mean, there's a lake.
if he's there, he needs to die. I'm going to advance again.
People have been saying that for 40 years, Buck.
All right,
That
you
thing needs to
advance.
die.
You advance 5 feet this time, and you hear another low growl, and you hear shuffling of like some limbs and leaves and stuff. You see one little eye kind of fur and one little eye piercing kind of through the darkness of the trees there.
How tall are the bushes?
These are like trees and bushes. I'd say the bushes are pretty thick, probably about 10 feet or so.
Okay. I'm going to take another 5 foot forward.
All right.
I can burn it out if you want.
There's no need to catch the whole forest on fire.
All right, just offering.
This is the
So
only creature we've seen or heard for hours.
As you get to there, I'm going to just I'm just going to put you on the map here so you can see kind of what you're looking at.
Ooh-wee. Oh, Mordecai's all in the water by himself.
Fix the map for everybody else. Pretty good. Take. Let's go all the way out
Not charmed anymore. I'm taking that off.
here. Yeah.
But I'm not petrified either. How rude.
Yeah, there's a lot of status effects that just kind of stick with everybody. And it's hard to see what they are, so I'll just leave it. Alright, so as you get right there, Meridius, you hear a booming voice coming from like the west side of the map there, kind of straight west from you, out of that trees over there. Over here in these tree lines here, you hear as you hear that, a boulder comes flying through the air at you. And so that's just going to be an attack roll. So hang on with that.
This is someone's pet.
The Kulu Yaku, isn't it? From Monster Hunter.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible. I mean, he's easy to
That
kill.
is. That's a. Hold on, let me double check. How far away are you from the trees there?
He will throw rocks at you, though.
All you gotta do is just stab him repeatedly.
That's any monster.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Very true.
Okay. So a 22.
No hit.
Okay.
Oh.
So it hits, and it does. There's 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Let you piss off. Holy shit.
That's a big rock.
So strength save, that is a 22.
22. So you save. You kind of catch as it hits you, and you just kind of let it slide over your chest backwards, but it still does the damage. As you just kind of save falling, down.
He's stronger than I gave him credit for.
Trix has her gun pointing at those trees right now.
As it hits me, I turn and look the direction the boulder came from.
Yep.
I know not who you are, but you were warned. And then you attacked me. If I wanted what's in the bushes dead, I would have already attacked. At which point, I'm going to chuck my trident the direction of the that the boulder came from.
All right. So as you haul back to do this huge humanoid shaped but humongous giant comes out from the trees, club in hand. As you throw the trident, you're go ahead and roll that attack, but roll initiative as well. So.
Okay. So the throw itself to hit is a 23.
Throw is 23. And I
Yep.
believe that hits. Pull those up here. "23 hits, yeah.
Ooh, that's a low roll. And that is. So that is 10 points of piercing damage as I throw the trident at him.
Okay. That hits, teleports back to you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So everybody activate your combat there, and I don't know who's going to be playing the other characters, but removes a bunch of these status effects on them.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Mine was a 10 for initiative, by the way, Diz.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we figured out. Buck, were you just planning on being Elreal?
I've already got him under
Okay.
mine, so I just went and took it.
Okay. I can do
He's
either
all
of
but-
the other two.
He's all but constantly linked to my account anyways.
That's fair.
All right, so we got Egan and Keltash. Which one you want?
I guess I can be Keegan.
Then I will take Keltash.
The bigger ownership.
And Mordecai just has to worry about not dying.
I believe in you, Mordecai.
I'll just take the other one with a gun.
There you go. See? Feels just like home, huh?
Okay. And you guys should be good there. I just need initiatives for everybody.
Oh, I need to actually roll his. Yeah, that would be helpful.
So 19 for spoof, and for Kagan,
That is an 8 for Keltash.
that's a 6 for Kagan.
You said an 8 for Keltash,
Yes.
and Egan was a 6. Okay, it's already in there.
Yeah.
So, where's Maisie running to at this point in time?
Oh, Nancy is just around. She's still a little traumatized, so she might still be with like your wagon or something, or whatever you might be traveling with there.
Keep forgetting about
horses.
Maisie.
Don't we all? Poor thing.
All right, so start
We'll
of the
eventually
first
take her
round,
home.
we've got Spoopy, and so there we go.
Alrighty. So to kick things off, I'm gonna try to hit him with a guiding bolt.
All right.
And that probably misses because that's a 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, that misses.
Alrighty.
How you missed something that big?
I don't know.
That's what he said?
All right, that's gonna be it for me. That's really all I can do.
Okay. So that makes it the Giants' turn, and so he's gonna go.
Oh, DM, could you also give Elbril a long rest? I figure we've had one in the 3 weeks, or in the
Yeah.
time frame since the harpy.
So long rest.
Keltash
Okay,
also needs one.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean,
Yeah, let's
Keltash
go
always
ahead.
needs one.
We'll hit Egan's as well, even if we don't know.
Well, Keltash is also down 7,000 experience.
That's why I said Keltash always needs a long rest.
Oh,
it-
yeah.
It comes running, ground shaking, club up in the air. Here comes an attack at you, Meridius.
Why did the okay? I was gonna say, why did the map just go black all of a sudden? On
Yeah,
me?
that's-
like it's,
I mean,
like
it's
I
going
just,
to.
It's
I
like I
just
just
rolled
blacked out.
That's a 30.
that would may hit.
And then there is a second attack as it slams to the ground, and then it kind of uppercuts back up with it. And that is a natural one. Oh God, Buck! I wasn't trying to kill you.
We're all gonna die, aren't we?
Speak for yourself. I
Yes.
just have to fly high enough you can't reach me.
It's
I mean,
69
boulders.
points of damage altogether from the two strikes. Just bam! Bam.
Two things. One, damn. Second thing, giggity.
Nice.
Forget tricks. He can throw rocks at you.
That's not the right one.
Can he throw rocks straight above his head very high, though?
I would assume so.
But you guys see this, just bam, and then the second one clocks Meridius like in the chin, and he just falls backwards, arms spread out.
Oh fuck!
Well,
As
that's
it
not good.
turns, as it turns and looks at you guys, it is Mordecai's turn.
All right. Well, Mordecai is going to use a sorcery point, and he is going to cast Firebolt twice. Because nobody puts Meridius in the corner.
How much was the first amount of damage, though, Diz?
So,
They were pretty close to the same amounts. I rolled the dice 3 times.
I'm
You
just
know.
curious as to if you already took one of my death saving throws.
No. The first one wasn't the critical, so I'm pretty sure I didn't knock you on that one. How many points did you have?
I only had 34 hit points when you hit me the first time.
No. The second one knocked you. So,
Okay.
yep. The second
Alright.
one knocked you down.
That would
So-
been insta dead.
so
No,
first
because he wouldn't have
attack
doubled my stuff.
was an 18.
What'd you say, 18? That
Yep.
hits.
Second attack is a nat 20.
That also hits.
Okay. So, first attack does 13 damage.
Okay.
And then second attack, let's see. You said on the second attack, I rolled the damage, and then the critical damage is the maximum damage that it can be done. Is that
Yes.
how you were doing it? Okay.
Yeah, technically,
So-
I did not just do that for the one I did for Meridius because I forgot. But that'll just stand as is because it won't make any difference. How much
You want me to
damage
do it, or
was.
you just want me to roll twice for it?
No, you
Okay.
you get what you roll
Okay.
and the max. Yep.
Okay. So I rolled 13 damage again, and then the maximum damage would be 20.
Okay. So 33.
No, it would be
You said 13 and
13. It was 13. I rolled 13
Oh, sorry.
twice, so that'd be
13
26.
twice.
And then the max would be 20, so it'd be 46 damage.
No, I already took the other one off. So
Oh, okay. All right. Okay,
I'm just
cool.
saying 33 for the crit.
mind.
Yeah.
Yep. So after that, Mordecai will
Just-
move over to here to get out of the water, and that ends his turn.
Got El Real.
Well, I would say that him seeing Meridius hit the floor like that would probably be trying to bring him back onto his feet. So we will use from that distance. Is he within range? Probably not. No. Yeah, well, I'm within range. So I'm going to use a level 3 healing word on Meridius.
All right.
So it's
Hell yeah.
12 hit points back to Meridius.
All right.
And then that will pretty much end his turn
Okay.
with that. Still prone.
So on the next turn, you guys see this come out of the tree line next to Meridius. It walks over and doesn't. I'm gonna roll to see if it notices that you are awake or not. Okay. It comes over and it leans down like real close to you, Meridius, and just growls. But it's not looking down at you, so it doesn't necessarily notice that you're a threat again at the moment. Let's see, as it would probably jump over you there and continue. Let's see. As it runs over and was going to take some swings at Spoofy. That is a 25.
I was supposed to say, you got to finish.
Swipes. And the other is a 27.
Both those hit.
Okay.
Who made the DM mad tonight?
Whatever broke on their system and caused
I
us
was
to be
gonna say
late.
somebody at work.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yep. 19 points. 8 of it coming from the slashing of the claw, and the rest coming from the bite damage as it bites down onto one of your arms.
Oh, fuck.
It kind of slings you a little bit as you pull back free.
Alright, alright.
Let's see. Alright, Tricks.
Yep, there's me.
I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know what I just did. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't know how to clear that. Sorry, man. She's gonna go ahead and she's gonna fucking foundry bullshit. She's gonna kind of scooch over this way a little bit so she's not like directly in front of people, and then she's going to go ahead and she's going to pop off a shot with her new pretty revolver at Mr. Bear.
Okay.
Meet their bear.
That is a 14.
14 hits.
Yay! See, I like this because they don't have tons of armor, so they're easy to hit. Okay, so that takes 2d8 plus 2, that's math. 18 piercing damage and 4 cold damage.
22.
And I don't think I have like bonus action shit, do I? Nope. That'll be it. Actually, I moved like 10 feet over. She's gonna fly up a little bit, like another 10 feet. So she's a little bit higher.
Yep.
That's her turn.
Alright. It's Keltash now.
Oh, so it's still me. Okay.
Yep.
So Keltash, he's gonna scooch over this way. And he's gonna go ahead and use his new Purdy musket. And he's gonna shoot the big boy.
Alright.
So, that is 3 6s in a row on that dice. That's an 11.
11. The hit? That's
Yeah.
a miss. Yep.
Yeah.
First time he's fired it, so he fires, hits a
They're
tree.
trying to teach him. Oh wait, he gets 2 attacks. He's a fighter. That's right. So he's gonna
He
shoot again.
does.
That's better. That's a 16.
16. Let's see. That misses still against him.
I tried.
So strong.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried. It's okay. Well, I don't think he has bonus actions beyond like second wit. And those are not one-handed weapons. Yeah, that's his turn.
Yep. So after that, you guys hear some rustling of leaves back to the north there. As another large bear comes out of the trees and goes to attack Ilril from behind. It is an 18
That'll hit.
and a 25.
Yep.
Okay. So that is 11 points of slashing damage and 10 points of piercing damage from the bite. So 21 points of damage there. And Marina, it's your turn.
So if I wanted to use, for example, Misty Step, do I have to stand up to use it?
No, but I think when you appear on the other side, you'll probably still be prone. You'd probably be in the same orientation that you're in, but yeah.
Well, my objective was to appear 30 feet back this way in the trees.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that if you want.
So I wanted to put myself back here with Misty Step.
Okay.
And then use my action as for lay on hands and pump all of my lay on hands into myself.
Okay.
Pulp it.
Careful, you'll go blind.
So that's 25 extra hit points to me. And then that will have to end my turn right there for right now.
Okay. I mean, you can stand up if you want. I mean, unless you
I'll
want to
stand
remain
up.
prone.
Yeah, I'll,
Okay.
I want to try to stay concealed at the moment, though. If I stand up, I'll
Okay.
make noise.
You possibly would, and you've already used your action, so you can't hide. But yeah. Mm-hmm. But if you want to stay prone, that's fine. When you get up next turn, it'll just be half your movement to stand up. So.
Right.
Yeah, which is fine. Okay. Keegan. Keegan. I think we're gonna change that A to an E. So
we need to.
He fixed it in D&D Beyond.
He did indeed. So he is going to start off his turn by raging, activating his rage.
all right.
Yeah, and then we're gonna. How much movement does he have? He doesn't have shit for movement. Dear God.
He has little legs.
He do have little legs, so we're gonna move right over yonder, and he's gonna take a swing at the bear with his axe, his battle axe. So that is a 20 plus 7. That is a 18 to hit.
I think we were using cursed as rage, so I'm going to continue that for now. 18 hits, yeah.
18 hits. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, so. I think. He does he dual wield?
He does. Well, I don't know if he is now. I think he planned on dual wielding with the character at some point, but
So he's just using the one right now, probably.
he can dual wield. I mean, there's no real. Well, I don't know if he is he a weapon fire now. Look at his.
Yeah, so I say.
Let's see what you are, Keegan. See, feats. You have to take that feat before you can wield 2 weapons that are not light. So let's see. He does have dual wielder, so yes, he can do that, and he probably is doing it. So.
Oh, okay, so I can roll to attack with both weapons for one attack.
Yeah. No, you get
just the one.
You should have 2 attacks, and then you can use your bonus action to attack as well. But it is a bonus action attack, so.
No, he only has 1 attack because he's multi-classing.
Yeah, that's.
Then he only has 1, and then he has a bonus action attack that he can do.
Yeah,
but you don't get the. You don't get the bonus to the damage. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
Yep. Unless he has 2 weapon fighting as the fighter archetype.
He's not a fighter though.
He's not a fighter. Yep. So
he's not.
Yeah.
So that would be a 12. That'd be 12 slashing damage. It looks like.
Slashing. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was it on the first attack?
That was the first attack.
That was 12, and then you're gonna attack again. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
12.
Okay, so I need to roll to attack again, or
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. I'm picking it up now. Okay, so that's 15 plus 6, so it's 21 to hit.
21 hits. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So that is 8 damage. So 20 was that 20 total? Like for
20
both
total
attacks.
damage.
For both attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And you added the Divine Fury, Timmy?
I did not add the Divine Fury.
Did you add rage damage?
I did not.
Okay, so that's 4 for the rage damage.
Okay.
And I'm not sure about the Divine Fury, which does that act like a
so it
smite or
says-
something?
When
While
he's
you're-
raging.
Yeah, while you're raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon takes 1d6 plus 2 radiant damage.
There you go. Another
Okay,
1d6 plus 2.
so That is another 8 radiant damage.
Ooh, nice damage there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Buck.
I mean, they're all new characters as far
Yeah.
as us playing them.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know how to play him. So.
I know that turn took a while, but it's just because you're not playing your character, so it's just what it is. So, all right. So, I guess we'll say that's it for him, right?
Yeah. So that's
And
back to old Spoof.
Spoofy. Yep.
Spoofy. Alrighty. So I am going to activate the cloak and shape shift into the Hellhound form.
Okay. This is what, the 3rd time you've done that?
This is the 3rd time.
Okay.
The cloak says 6 times. 6 times. So I'm keeping a record of it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Alrighty. So Alrighty. So I'm going to move over here to the other side of the bear. And I am 1 second. Let me see how this will work. Okay. Okay, so it's weird because the cone technically it would clip onto the stone giant's hands by the looks of it. So would that still like count, or does it have to actually be like his full silhouette within a 15-foot cone of where I'm standing?
A 15-foot cone, as long as if it touches them,
Okay.
then actually, but there is an effect that I'm forgetting again. So let's see. Hang on.
I don't like that.
So I'm gonna pull you back here for just a second.
Okay.
I need you to
Okay.
make a charisma saving throw. Okay.
A charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh God!
And I'm not gonna go back and make Keegan do it or Meridius since I missed it that far. But since it is still your turn, I'm gonna have you do it before you transformed into the,
okay.
the dog.
Oh, thank you so much for. I was about to say, if it's the hell out charisma, I'm fucked. Okay, charisma saving throw, and go. 8.
An 8. Okay, let's get rid of him then.
Yeah,
and
Bye, Hellhound.
and push this back here. So on your turn here,
okay. I don't like this.
you are charmed.
Oh fuck! What even? How?
Let's
What?
see. You are charmed by the giant.
By the gummy bears.
Doesn't necessarily that you mean that you're going to be mean to your own allies, but it does mean that you're going to be friendly towards the giant and his allies. So you're probably going to try to mediate this situation, try to get everybody to stop attacking your new friends here that you've.
Why are we fighting? What is this? Stop, everybody. Stop. Just for a moment. Lay down your arms.
So with that, that'll probably be your turn there.
Yeah, I guess.
And you get to repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn, okay? We'll do think it's the end of each of your turns. Yes, okay. So
why am I always getting darn? Damn it.
with that, you hear the stone giant say, "They sent you. You will not take me back." And as he steps over here, well, let's see. He doesn't really even need to move. He just swings and tries to hit Keegan in the head. That is a lot. That is a 23.
It's
And another 23.
You're just confirming my decision to stay the fuck back
yeah.
over and over and over again, man.
It's 44 points of bludgeoning damage from the club hits. Reduced to 22 because he's raging.
Well, you're gonna have to add that damage because it won't let me.
Yep, will do. Yep. So we're gonna
Dude.
say 22 damage.
Dude, how mad did Orc make you tonight?
As it just does this and kind of roars in your guys' direction. And then it is Mordecai's turn.
Okay, so Mordecai is going to run back out into the water to get away from the bear.
Okay, so that's difficult. Well, it's actually swimming, so you're gonna have your speed unless you have like,
No, I figured that's why I only moved like 15 feet into the water.
Yeah, just
So,
running in water.
And then he is going to take his staff and he's going to point it at the giant.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to use one charge of command
Okay.
at the giant.
Pretty ballsy.
And he is going to command the giant to flee.
To flee.
To flee. So the giant is going to have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 2 on the die, and so that is definitely a fail. As
So since he failed, he has to. The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
Yep.
Is this cue Final Fantasy victory music?
No, there's still two big ass bears. They hit like a Mack truck.
No, we can fuck up the bears.
Okay. Hey, Diz. He said he's going to fuck up the bears. Cue that beautiful bear footage. Have you not heard of the threat down, sir? The number one threat to everything is bears.
The bears are front shaped, sir.
Oddly, the stone giant looks like Stephen Colbert.
Oh, God, we are in trouble. Welcome to the giant rapport.
All right, so that's your turn, I would imagine, right?
Yep, that is my turn.
All right, Elril.
So the bear fucking him up as bad as it did on that one run. I would say that Elril wants to get off the ground if at all possible, and is going to utilize Radiant Soul as his action to have his wings sprout out and try to get into the air.
Okay. So he's gonna start flying.
So,
And I don't think there'll be an opportunity attack there from the bear as he tries to fly away, just kind of jumping up and swiping at him.
right. But have him go 20 feet straight up in there,
Okay.
away from the bear.
So the bear swings and it is an 18
That'll hit.
hit. So he takes 7 points of damage. What's
Okay.
he at right now? Because I didn't mark it on D&D Beyond.
I've been writing it down.
What?
It's on his character sheet on our Foundry's character. He's
Oh,
at
that's
20
fine.
right now.
So that's 6 more as he goes up 20 feet, but you've already got on there. So yep. There you go.
Yep. So he took 6, so he's at 14 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been deducting it off of his token right there on the screen. So as he's up there, he's going to use his bonus action to send out his spiritual weapon at the bear. So pretty much
All right.
right beside where his token's sitting is where the spiritual weapon needs to be, at the bear's
Okay.
head.
see. Here, we'll just do this.
That's fine.
Kind of looks like a spiritual weapon, right? So we're at like right there.
Yep. And then
Okay.
that attack for the spiritual weapon is 6 points of damage. And then that'll end his turn.
And that's the swing, though.
Oh, that's right. It does have to attack.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. He uses his spell casting, I think, is
Yeah.
it is the hit, yeah.
Well, I got a nat 20.
Well, that'll do it.
So
It's almost like a
full
spiritual
roll.
weapon because it like pierces into the bear.
So full damage and then the D8 roll.
Yes.
Okay. So 17 points of damage. As it pretty much slams into him as he takes off.
Okay.
Counter. And then that'll end his turn right now. As he's in the air trying to stay out of the reach of the bear.
So on this bear's turn, it's going to swing at Keegan. So it's still engaged. There's a 21 and a natural 20. I'm not rolling the purple die. I'm not.
Diz
It's over
using
here.
the Fial die. He's
I'm
using
not
it.
using it. It's right here.
It's illegal.
I was gonna say
5 roll penalty.
He's fibbing. 5 roll penalty. Is that penalty 5 rolls with disadvantage?
Repeat second round.
Exactly.
Let's see. Yeah, so it'll be half. So right now we're at 10 slashing them. And let's see. At 20 piercing them. So that's at 30. So that's 15 points of damage to Keegan. And that will be the bear's turn. Trix.
All right. Trix is gonna yell at Spoofy. Did you not see he almost fucking killed Meridius? And she's gonna shoot the bear again. I should make sure I'm looking at the right character sheet. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
So that'll be... That's shit damage. 3 cold damage and 8 piercing.
Okay, as you do that, the gun
Did I kill
sounds
the bear?
out, echoing through the environment, and the bear falls. Oh no.
So snap out of it, you dumbass, and that's Trix's turn.
Question is, when the bear died, did the bear look around and go, "Oh, I fucking died"?
Does anybody else speak with animals? You'll never know.
We're not a very nature-friendly group.
We're not. Captain
Keltash.
Planet would be so sad.
I am if we're in the water.
Okay, that's fair. Keltash, she's gonna... Oh shit, Elreal's alone over here. I need to actually move to the thing where I can move him. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna shoot that bear. Because, like, Elreal and his magical weapon are all alone back there. So he's gonna shoot his musket. That's a 17.
17. Okay, the 17 misses.
What the fuck have these bears been What are they wearing?
Oh, are you shooting at the bear? It hits the bear.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I thought you were shooting at the guy. Sorry.
No, he's shooting the bear.
No. That hits the bear.
I thought this was like some trinket armor bullshit happening.
The bears are wearing adamantine armor.
And that's an
It could happen.
okay. So, and then that was an 18 to shoot the second time. So both of those hit. Oh shit, this uses a D12. Where the fuck is the D12? Stand by. Okay. So, first shot is gonna do 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then his second shot that also hit was gonna do an 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is Keltash's turn.
So it is that one's turn, and it is going to.
Is mad at Keltash now. That's fair.
That is a 12
What was that?
to hit.
That misses him.
Only because we got his armor put on him finally.
And
know,
another
right?
12. Damn, okay. So,
Keltash is fine. I'm not
Yep.
getting him killed tonight. Knock on wood.
I imagine he as the bear was running over, he's like fumbling to reload it or something. He drops the gun as he bends down to pick it up. The swat goes over his head, and then he kind of grabs it and stumbles towards the bear, bites, and it comes like within inches of his face.
I fully support this.
All right.
Tim, you're
so-
unmuted, and I think you're on the phone.
Mauritius.
All right, so I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And then I heard what he hollered, right? When he said he wasn't going, we weren't going to take him back.
Yes, everybody heard that. It was really loud.
Okay, so from where I was, I wouldn't know exactly what Mordecai did.
No, probably not.
Okay. So I'm going to holler out to the giant. We had no intention of doing anything to you. We don't even know who they are. And I'm going to use my Misty Step again to move myself pretty much in a straight line to right here, closer to the other bears now that I've seen that one fall. And I'm waiting to see if he'll respond because I don't know what Mordecai did.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Keegan. Maybe on the phone. What do you think Keegan would do?
He's raging. He's gonna hit the big guy, is my guess.
So he's gonna step over.
That's my bet. Anybody care to argue?
So Mordecai, does anything happen with command if the creature takes damage?
Let me look.
That sound was weirdly satisfying.
Nope. Still follows the command.
Still follows the command. There's no extra save. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm back. What are we doing?
Keegan is gonna attack the giant, I think.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So am I rolling for him?
Yep.
Or okay. All right. So let second. 8 plus 7's at
15.
15.
15 misses.
15 misses. Okay. All right. And you said he can use his bonus action to make a second attack?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. So that's a nat 1, so that fails.
Yeah. And that one, yeah.
That's nat 1. Okay. Alright,
This
so
is
we're
the cat that likes to knock over my lights.
We're just gonna end his turn there, and I have to roll a charisma saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Spoof. Okay.
Yep.
And that's a 16.
16. That succeeds. So at the end of your turn there, you're no longer charmed. But it is the end of your turn. So.
I would like to think it was Trix yelling at him and calling him a dumbass that convinced him to break through the charm.
Maybe we'll.
So on the giant's turn, as you say that, Maritas, he turns and your eyes kind of meet for a second, and you see like a tear kind of coming out of one of its eyes as it just takes off running. And it runs into the woods, just
Did Keegan opportunity attack him?
he can.
Don't know.
Technically, Meridius can too. He ran right past him, so.
I'm asking how much does this barbarian paladin think when he's raging?
Meridius wouldn't, because he saw his face and kind of feels like the bear we killed is part of the sad tear. But
Anybody else for Keegan?
I don't know.
I mean, the way Keegan normally fights, he just slashed the snot out of him.
Right.
Probably, right? So go ahead and swing.
He would hit him.
Am I gonna roll?
I was gonna say, is it Tim rolling for
See,
Keegan?
that's a 17 to hit.
17. That'll hit. If it's 17 on the dice.
Yes.
Sorry,
yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going on my end over here, so I'm a little distracted right now.
So that would be 1d8 plus 3. Or probably 1d8 plus 4. He's probably using the plus 1 in the main.
1d8 plus 4. Okay, so that would be 12.
Nice. Okay. Done.
I rolled an 8 on a d8.
Just slashes him as he's running away. Alright. Mordecai.
Oh, my turn. Okay, so Mordecai. It's gonna be like, great, I got in the water and I'm all wet. So he's gonna get out of the water. Right here. And then he is going to see this bear over here at Keegan is dead, right?
Yeah, that was laying on the ground.
Okay, so he is going to firebolt the bear that's going after Keltash.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 25 to hit.
Yep.
And that will be 20 damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
And that will end his turn.
Oh.
Mordecai ate his Wheaties this morning.
Elreal. How long does command last?
Let me look. I'm not sure. Command. Let's see. It lasts 1 round.
1 round. Okay.
1 round.
Buck, if you're talking to us, I think you're muted.
So Elril's going to guiding bolt the bear, and that is a dirty 20 to hit, since that bear fucked him up.
Yep.
That's 14 points of radiant damage.
Yep. So the bear topples over. Its fur sparkling from the guiding bolt. And with that, you guys hear coming from the trees where the giant ran into. Maybe the world of none deserves what is coming to it. And you just hear rustling in the trees as it continues on.
Oh, it wasn't close enough for us to respond?
I mean, you can respond, yeah. I mean, you're still there. It's just switched you back out of there. So it would change the music automatically.
You know that we could help you. You started this.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. I have persuasion checks. That'd be a 25, sir.
25. Let's say with disadvantage, since you did kill both of its bears. So
I mean, I didn't kill either one of them.
Just to be fair, as a group.
Did we
Okay.
win?
23 then.
Okay. Fair. Okay. So with that, you hear
I can bring
a
them back.
call back. What was that? You can bring them back.
I can bring the bears back.
Like from
You
the
tell
dead?
him that, or you telling me that?
If he
Yeah.
turns around to talk, I can tell him I can bring the bears back.
You were going to attack.
No.
You were sent by them.
Who is them? We're trying to get back to Mundovus, back to the guild hall. I'm not even from this realm.
I do not know Mundovus.
You don't know us either.
As you heard the rustling of the tree stop and then start again, like it's coming back towards you.
As he sees the giant get, within visual range, Meridius has put his trident and his shield back on his back, and he's standing there with his arms crossed, looking his direction.
As you see, like some of the trees rustling, but it stops before you can actually make real good, visual contact of that he's there. But you have a pretty good idea that he's standing kind of just in the tree line. I know of what they call, in the world of men, bounty hunters. That is what you are, right?
No, we are not. I am a paladin. I come from the plane of water. There is only one that I seek out, and he betrayed my people, stole something from us, and has killed many others along the way. I have no quarrel with you. We stopped to rest and fill our containers. Your bear started to approach. And before any of us attacked, you hit me.
You would do the same for your own.
I usually don't attack unless I have to.
Make another persuasion check. Just a straight one this time.
Okay. That is a 22. I'm very charismatic.
He comes stepping out of the tree line.
Not as charismatic as Mordecai, but almost.
You see him look from one bear to the other and just kind of keeps his face like, no pun intended, it's like stone. So,
Do you want them back?
yes.
Has enough time, or has a short enough time passed DM that I can cure wounds 1 and bring it back?
So we would be saying death saving throws on them. So let's look.
I mean, if not, I happen to know that we got somebody with Revivify.
So the one seems to be stabilized, the one closest to you. The other one is not breathing.
Okay. So the one that's not breathing, Elreal will walk over and kneel down beside.
Mhm.
And I'll walk over to the one that's stable and look at him. Give your word they won't attack, and they're both can go with you.
They will do as I command.
I turn and look at Elreal and nod, and as I do so, we both cast our spells to heal them. Well, one to bring them back to life, the other to heal them.
And you see the one next to you kind of take a breath and kind of stand up, pushing itself slowly to its feet, staggering away from you. Mist to me. And the other one kind of jolts as it kind of, as Elreal touches it, its head jerks up. And it's like the front half of this body is pushed up at first, and then it kind of stumbles backwards.
Or as it kind of stumbles, he touches it with healing hands and gives it a little bit more health as it's trying to recover from being revivified.
Okay. Frost to me. As they come over, he goes down to one knee and is like rubbing on them. And pats them as they walk behind him. He stands back up. I thank you for this misunderstanding on my part.
You almost killed one of us today anyways. As Meridius is kind of brushing stuff off of his armor.
Yeah, you're a little messed up.
I don't know who is after you or why, but it is not anyone here.
He kind of looks down and as if thinking for a moment. My name is Thradun, Earthshaper. I'm on a mission of great importance. I am, or was, a member of the Earthwren clan. until I fled. I am plagued with visions of men and elves, dwarfs. I see their demise. Something that comes between them, but oddly unites them.
Did these
Yeah.
visions take place roughly 3 weeks ago?
Had them for some time. The elders of my clan, they forbade me from continuing any efforts towards these visions. They say that the realms of men and elves and dwarfs are no concern to the giants. But I could not
So who was trying to bring you back? You think that we were hired by your earthen ring?
My visions are used by the clan for many things. And because of this, I fear that they may try to recover me. I knew some that used to be men, at least at one point. The druids. I went to their grove, but it was empty. It looked as if there was some conflict.
The archdruid has turned against his own. We discovered this in our travels. He was trying to bring together all the gnolls, feral or not, into one place and use them for something.
Unusual. I have met with them before. We share a connection to these visions, these dreams. I thought that they would have counsel for me, but it seems that they have slipped into madness themselves.
It appeared that they were split. Some went with the archdruid in whatever madness he was concocting, and the rest wanted him overthrown.
I do not have anything to offer you in forgiveness for my actions. Maybe I could use my abilities to help one of you. I think in the world of men it's called divination. We call it dreaming.
Radius looks around. You're willing to show one of us what you're seeing?
If you want to see that, that is fine. I could also open my mind into something that troubles you. Give you an answer.
Mordecai will look at Meridius and be like, "What about your trident, Meridius?"
Radius
he
looks
could-
down, turns and looks at you. You know I'm not one to be selfish.
I know that. I'm not saying that you're selfish. I'm just, it could be important, and it would help ease your mind to maybe have some answers about what is going on, or maybe it will point us in the right direction in order to, return your family back to the Trident, or at least that you be able to communicate with them once again.
I'm pretty sure none of us have anything that important to ask.
I mean, I do not need to know where my drunk father is.
Albuquerque.
It always is Albuquerque. Although most of the time he takes a wrong turn when he gets there.
That tracks.
I was not ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of Not Actually Heroes of the Forgotten brought to you by the Albuquerque Tourism Board. Remember,
Actually,
Albuquerque,
correction. I wasn't expecting it from Diz.
Albuquerque. It's not just a wrong turn in Looney Tunes anymore.
God damn it.
Meridius looks at the party. If none of you have anything that you wish to learn and are all in agreement, then I will do this.
I
The
think
other three
everyone is
aren't
okay
here
with
to
it.
ask, so.
I think
He
this is
turns.
important enough.
He turns and looks at the giant. What are you needing from me?
What do you want to see?
3 weeks ago, something happened. And when this event occurred, we lost connection to our gods. And he holds kind of at his holy symbol. But more than that, he pulls his trident off. The souls of 5 generations of my bloodline of family were here. I could commune with them. Now I cannot. Only the demon that created this trident resides in this weapon. Can you help me understand why I can no longer connect with them?
He leans down onto one knee and holds his hand out. His large hand. Place your hand on mine.
Meridius puts the trident back on his back. That way the demon doesn't have any type of connecting access to what he's going to do. And he reaches up and puts his hand, palm down, into the giant's hand.
It may be disturbing. It is something I have gotten used to over a lifetime.
As I saw the death of every one of my family members when I was 3, gifted to me by the trident. I am ready.
Very well.
He makes a lot more sense right now.
Childhood trauma. I like it.
So as he closes his eyes, you start to feel this energy kind of flow from his palm into yours, and your vision kind of fades from this, daylight forest scene. Um, Not something you haven't experienced before, because you kind of experienced that with the trident. So you're wanting to know what happened that severed your connection there. All right. So as you kind of see this visage of the throne room that you guys were in, but you're at a weird angle. You're kind of off to the back of the room and up high, like you're looking down on all this happening. And
like I'm floating over the green acid.
Yep.
Ooze.
And you walk up and you set down the little device next to the altar and back up. And as all of this kind of happens, it kind of bursts out. You see almost like a tether kind of coming off of this thing as it's kind of opening up and activating, and everything kind of slows down. And let's see here. You would see. You see what looks like the outline of like a human. You can't see like the facial features or anything, just this outline of this human kind of off. It's almost like back behind where the eyeball is. And it's almost like there's this like glowing like portal that you guys didn't see there. And it's almost like it's tethered to this device somehow. And you see a hand reach out and it touches what you kind of notice as the artifact that was taken. As a burst of energy goes throughout the room, slow motion, as the angel is coming into the room, and it hits it and knocks it backwards. You see then the darkened figure pick up the artifact, and you see it hand it over to this other individual. And that individual walks forward as it kind of rips open into reality where you guys are there. And that's where you see, I can't remember, he's a sergeant, right?
Yes.
Sergeant Polos step out into the room. And then it kind of pulls back a little bit, and then it feels like you're pulled in like towards the trident itself. And as you kind of like get right to where all you can see is metal, it's almost like this world opens up around you. And you're like 20,000 feet above this weird looking planescape below you. And it's not like you can see it, but you can kind of feel almost like there's a really evil presence around you, but also a really good presence. And they seem to be opposing each other. But you can also feel the connection to your ancestors. Just diminished. As you're pulled back out, the giant stands back up. would appear that it is not severed, just blocked.
As he stands there for a second, getting his bearings back, he steps back from the giant slightly and looks up. So, it would seem that Bahamut's essence, potentially, from what I could feel, and the demons are fighting, and they have my ancestors locked behind this conflict.
It felt like there were many presents inside of this trident. Maybe
I
more
know-
than one great evil.
I know that
Some-
there was at least 7 presences there at one point. But the Trident has seen many fights against many evils. Maybe it is
Maybe something
acquired some
else.
of them as well.
Maybe something else locked in has been awoken. Maybe something new has joined the fray. It's hard to say. Are there not others in your clan that would have expertise in this? Have you spoke to them?
I am not of this plane. They are. They are locked away from me until I can complete my task. The one you saw retrieve the item before we were pulled to the Trident. He is the one I spoke of that betrayed my unit and killed so many. He's the one that stole an item that must be recovered.
There are some in the realm of men that can speak between the planes. Maybe someone like him points at Mordecai.
What did I? What is wrong with me?
Is he strong enough yet
Maybe
to help
not.
me do?
What is it that I do?
But he has potential.
If only my father could hear that.
We have, since he has joined me on this journey, I have tried to help him hone his skills. But I'm not sure where.
Maybe in this Mundovus you will find another. I have lost the guidance of my elders, but I would
I
always
can't do much.
recommend that others would seek the guidance from theirs.
I also can't reach Lord Bahamut. I've tried. I must find one of his temples. See if the connection will be strong enough there.
Lord Bahamut is strong. The connection will return.
He's the one that changed the trident. It was evil for a long time.
This is the only gift I have, and I must continue my travels.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I have to find the druids, what is left of them. In this world or in the dreams.
You feel that
They
they're
will
the
know what
only
to
ones
do.
that can help you.
They have kept the balance for thousands of years. He stands all the way back up. Good luck on your journey to rediscover your ancestors in Bahamut. Mist. Frost. He turns and starts to walk away with his bears.
As he turns to walk, he hears Meridius say, "If our paths cross again, and you need me, you have only to ask."
He bows his head kind of to the side as he's walking. All right, so you guys kind of wrap up there and bandage up your wounds
And undent the armor, because that boulder
and
hurt.
undent the armor and
Did we just make
calm
an
Maisie
ally
back
with
down.
Did we just make an ally with a stone giant?
Yeah, and I kind of feel like a dick for killing his bear now.
Yeah, you,
It is
you
okay.
kind of should.
we fixed their bears. The bears are fine.
The bears will remember though.
He attacked first.
He did.
A-
Did.
As will he.
So
D-
you guys kind of go on and go back to traveling and kind of finish off that week, and maybe you discuss that a little bit. And I mean, the next week, just need a couple people to roll d20s.
I'm not
Fuck it.
rolling.
Or
I'm
just
not
one
rolling.
person.
I'll
We'll
do
just say
it.
one person, right?
15.
One person with a d20.
Never
15.
mind.
Oh,
Clan said
he
his
beat you
first.
too. All right. So, mostly, the week is just, non-eventful. The weather starts to change a little bit. It starts to rain on you guys. Starts to get cools down just a little bit, but not a lot. But the rain is just kind of miserable as you're tracking along.
Not for all of us, sir.
Not for all. Yeah.
For the one who
You-
has metal
you-
on her back,
you-
yes, it is.
You've got your helmet off, just enjoying it. So as you continue on, I just need a couple perception checks as you're kind of camping out one evening, late at night, maybe second watch.
18.
14.
14. Okay.
I should have went
as you-
faster. I had to beat Trick.
So as
Just
Mordecai
one
and Trix
roll.
are on second watch and wander around, Mordecai, you hear something rustle in the trees. You have you just are thinking back to last week when two bears jumped out of the
Yeah.
woods and a stone
Two
giant.
bears and a giant again.
As you start walking close to the tree line, Trix turns around and kind of looks at you, just kind of wondering what you're doing, as this large hulking man comes like stumbling out of the foliage there. He's towering. It must be a Goliath. He's so big, wearing this shiny full plate armor, just kind of stumbling forward towards you. As
Whoa,
he
hey,
gets
buddy.
like 5 feet from you, he just kind of you see his eyes roll back in his head, and he face plants right on the ground.
I'll run over to him and check to make sure he's still alive.
Right. As you go over to make a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine. Dr.
You're
Mordecai.
really good at
MD.
that, right?
Nat 20.
20.
Yeah, nat
Good
20
enough.
on a medicine check.
He really is Dr. Mordecai. Seen enough episodes of Grey's Anatomy.
All
Love's
right. You know,
house.
I mean, yeah, you blow this one out of the water. So, as you're kind of checking him out here, you notice that he has quite a few injuries. He's breathing, he's alive, but he is badly wounded, and his injuries appear to be a lot of bites and scratch marks, a lot towards his neck and on his torso and arms and legs. And amongst the bites and scratches, you also find signs of wounds of like piercing, like arrows and spears.
Hold on a sec. Let me just.
She's gonna quick cure wounds him. She's not very good at it. She's very awkward, but she's gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's not bad. That's 10 healing for him.
Okay. So you see some of the wounds kind of seal up there. Let's see. Do we have...
Should we wake up the others?
I was gonna
Should we
ask
be
how
should we be
loud
doing this
a
unsupervised?
plated Goliath hitting the ground would have sounded.
It probably would have woke some of you
Honk.
guys up. We have to be on the other scene for that.
Trix has figured out that maybe she shouldn't be left unsupervised.
Here, we can go over here for just a second.
That's nice. Grandar the Barbarian.
Yep. Let's see if we can copy these over.
Grandar the Adventurer.
Copy all
Grandar was attacked by a spear.
Yeah, I know that song.
these. Fix this real quick.
It said it should be Conan.
Yep.
See, my brain kind of heard the song from Gilligan. So that's what's playing in my head right now.
Yeah, but he was wholeheartedly copying Conan the Adventurer.
That's
You know,
fine.
Dude.
But
You know about-
my brain's now singing Gilligan.
What do you know about Gilligan?
I do know that the Gilligan was actually canceled by NBC because the president of NBC's wife wanted Gunsmoke back on the air. So they canceled Gilligan to bring back Gunsmoke.
I mean,
That's a solid show. Like
You
Mhm.
shut your mouth.
it's a solid. Gunsmoke is a solid show.
Don't you disrespect Gilligan like that.
Exactly.
Gunsmoke had more episodes.
There
Right.
for the
Because
longest
Gilligan
time-
got canceled.
There for the longest time,
they
Gunsmoke
had
was the
their
longest
chance.
running show on
They,
television.
they
Mhm.
had their chance, man. They,
It has been replaced though in subsequent years.
Yes. I mean, James Arness couldn't do it forever.
Nope.
you know, sometimes
There we
just-
go.
eventually the Marshall's got to retire, man. He had a long run.
Oh, Grandar. Well, you don't know his name yet, but laying on the ground, just this flowing blonde hair, just big hulking Goliath. All right, you heal him. What do you guys do?
Trix healed him.
Hmm?
And as she heals him and I see that his wounds heal, I go, hello, are you okay now? Can you talk?
He's breathing, but still seems to be unconscious.
It may take a minute, I guess, for him
Sure.
to,
Can I get a medical professional? She's just yelling it really loud to
I'm-
wake everybody up.
I'm up. I'm up. I'm on my way.
Mordecai looks at Trix and goes, "Is he really a medical professional?"
The one
Just
I was
between
hoping
us.
for?
Mm.
He wasn't the one I was aiming for when I yelled. If I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping for one of the serious ones.
What do you
Gotcha.
want? What do you want? What's going on?
This
Almost
guy
dead guy laying on the ground.
crashed into here, almost died. Trix healed him, but he's not quite awake yet. We were wondering maybe if you could do anything to kind of help, because apparently, our fists are healing good in a tough spot, but not quite enough to turn the lights back on.
Okay, all right.
It's mostly good for burns.
I can understand that.
Yeah, the stabby, that doesn't happen much in the workshops.
What if fire weapon?
I'm
It would
gonna
stab
do
and burn.
cure wounds on him.
Oh,
See, there's limited stuff you have to do for those because it's already cauterized once you're stabbed. So, like, you're
that's
not
true.
bleeding anymore.
But give you sexy scar though, I
6.
bet.
It does,
6,
actually.
okay.
Yeah.
I knew
So
it.
you do the cure wounds, but he still seems to be unconscious, but breathing. Like there's no labor breathing or anything like that. He seems to be just kind of unconsciously asleep. at the
Maybe-
moment, so
Maybe we just let him rest. I'll stay with him and let him rest. And then when he wakes up, I'll be like, "Hey, guy, don't kill the tiefling."
did you guys flip him over or anything, or is he still just
Oh,
kind of
is he-
laying on his?
If he was
on his
face down,
Oh, if he's
I
face
would've-
down, we'd rolled him over. Yeah,
I would have
Okay.
tried.
I was about to say,
I
ain't
don't know
rolling
how
him.
impactful
not
I'd
you're
be.
not going to heal somebody ass first.
I ain't rolling him over.
I'm a fairy with an 8 for strength. I would have tried to help.
Depends
As
on who
they're
trained you.
attempting to,
I have 13
they
strength.
hear,
I strong like bull.
"I'll get him."
Okay.
I can roll him over.
See, that's who I was talking about when I was saying I was hoping for a professional.
You know, I
Then
think
why didn't you
Profession-
just wake me up instead of yelling across the entire camp?
that's
I
what I
kinda
want.
thought it-
That's
I-
what I
I-
want to
I
know.
was thinking it kind of would fuck with people if we woke up in the morning and, hey guys, look, we found a big dude during the night.
Look,
And
I'll
we
be
didn't
honest
tell
with you.
anyone?
I was okay with not telling you.
Look, I don't fuck with your sleep schedule. Don't fuck with mine, please.
Mordecai,
See,
you know what
I just am
happens when
taking that
new
as an
people
invitation to
arrive
fuck with it more.
and we don't know who they are or where they come from.
Well, I would have stayed up and told you, hey, there's a new person here. Don't freak out. I just didn't want to wake you up.
You know, Kagan might like that armor.
Oh,
But
and
we're
then
not gonna kill him.
since
I
you
didn't-
looked at the armor, roll a perception check to see what you see on the armor.
That
Says
is
eat it, Joe's. I'm gonna die.
that is a 17.
17. Well, the armor looks very fancy, so it is full plate. It has lots of runes and symbols, kind of related to protection,
I didn't
maybe
say
unity, honor.
Didn't say anything about killing me.
We're not robbing him either.
Well, maybe this could
No.
be his payment to
No.
us.
Yep.
No, do not. We're not making the tall, dashing man naked. No.
I'm sure we
Okay,
have
so
some...
he's your type. Okay, good to know.
No, I'm not saying that, but game recognizes game.
I'm telling you, real life.
So as you continue to look at the
He's a
armor, you
king.
you noticed on the chest
I would
plate
like to
there's
think
like
so.
detailed carvings depicting like a great mountain range. There's lots of like where the peaks are, they're adorned with like runes. And you kind of taken away that maybe it's like something to do with wherever he's from, whatever group he came from. Moving down, you look at like the gauntlets down here, and there's on each of them they have like different like scenes kind of etched into the metal. On one of them, there's like where it's like shows feats of strength of like these big towering men like doing these feats of strength, and that's on the left one. And on the right one, there is like two like soldiers fighters fighting on like a cliff. Oh, I'm sorry, that one's on the left, that one's on the right one, and on the left one there appears to be like a scene of like maybe a male and a female kind of interacting with each other in a certain act.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen that on
And,
armor before. It's a choice.
And up on the paladrons here, there are depictions of like bear claws.
Why does it have to always be bears?
Man, I'm feeling like an asshole again. I thought I was over it, but the poor bears.
I don't think there's a lot we can do right now. I think we should just let him rest, and then we will try to, talk to him when he wakes up.
All right, so you guys continue your watches. You keep an
Mordecai's
eye
gonna
on
stay
him or
with
anything?
Mordecai's going to stay with him.
Rolly's going back to sleep.
Rolly?
Wrong character, Tim.
Oh,
Yeah, this is not Rolly.
Spoofy. Well, Rolly would sleep too, but Spoofy.
Rolly
is
wouldn't
going
have
back to
gotten
sleep.
up to begin with.
Yeah.
Tonight, the part of Spoofy will be played by Rolly.
Hi.
Crossover.
Yep. Surprise, everybody.
Valen walks out of the woods and says, "I'll take that left gauntlet there."
Cool.
Sure.
I don't think we should steal it, Valen. You probably rot your arm off.
Encourages Rolly to start stealing.
Surprise
Or just
crossover
smacks them
episode.
both up behind the head. Yeah, she's
Ow.
just smacking them upside the head for being.
So the next day comes. It's still kind of raining out, and he's still kind of unconscious.
Okay, he may be dead. I don't know. Mordecai's going to go over and try to check him again to see if he can figure out why he's still asleep,
Okay.
or figure out a way to
You
wake
can
him
roll
up. Something.
Another medicine check.
All right.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I can't carry him.
17.
17.
Not as good as last time, but still.
He seems to be completely fine from as far as you can tell, but he just seems to be unconscious still.
Have you tried pouring water on him?
I have not. So Mordecai will try pouring water on him to see if that'll wake him up, and shaking him.
Okay, so you're shaking him, splashing him.
Yeah.
Water. Like just waterboarding him and shaking him.
Don't waterboard the unconscious man. That's terrible.
And
Should have been awake.
No war
Yep.
crimes, please.
we'll roll for him.
Not a war crime the first time. At least I've been told. At least
Okay,
I've been
finally-
told that.
Finally, he kind of just opens like one eye
Oh,
as he opens his eyes wide and just sees you and kind of just like pushes you up into the air, like just you're 5 feet up into the air as he kind of stumbles to his feet.
Mordecai lands and looks up and goes, No, we helped you. We're not going to hurt you. We healed your wounds. You're okay. I just wanted to make sure you were not, injured more than just your wounds.
If we wanted to steal from you, you would probably not have that shiny armor right now.
Okay.
It
I
was-
need one of you to make a persuasion check there. It's either you or Spoofy, Mordecai or Spoofy. You're the
Spoofy, when we
talkers
have
here.
a minute,
What
we
do
need
you-
to talk
what-
about yourself.
What
Well-
you got for persuasion?
+7.
Yeah, you're better than me.
Okay. With my tiefling powers combined.
Debate.
That is a 25.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys are blowing
Spoofy.
these persuasions out of the
See?
water tonight.
I
though.
told
It's
you,
because the two charismatic people are rolling them.
Mordecai got game.
As he looks around. Okay, you don't look like bandits.
No, not the bandits. Inept adventurers sometimes, but definitely not the bandits.
And what time of day is it?
Very inept.
Morning.
Morning? Okay, is it like bright morning or is it like,
It's rainy.
rainy? Okay, so it's cloudy.
Yes.
Okay.
Current conditions: 55 degrees and cloudy. Light southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour.
I
Barometric
gotta
pressure 35% and rising.
I gotta know so if I have my mask on or off.
It's kind of late fall, so it's probably a little cool out with the rain.
Okay. Okay. I still got the hood up, but I got my mask off. Okay.
He says, "My name is Grondar."
Oh,
Right.
hello.
Grundle?
Mordecai.
Grondar.
Grondar. Yes, Grondar. I am Mordecai.
Spoofy.
Poof.
I
Is
That is 3.
is he your pet?
Oh, no,
no,
he's mine. Yes.
He's your pet.
Yes.
I am nobody's pet.
He's a feisty one. I'll take care of him later.
No one is owned here.
We're not. We're all free and independent peoples. It's just some of us are stupid.
I'm sorry. In this land, I've met
At least
orcs
he's
who had
honest.
think he was talking about
pets,
you.
I guess.
Oh, orcs are just barbaric.
They have a different way about them. Yes.
Yes, that is true. But no, he just like I said, we healed you up, wanted to make sure you were okay. We do not want to hurt you or anything like that.
Where are you traveling to?
What was
We
it?
are traveling to what is it?
was it-
Mondus?
We're heading to Mundovus.
Mundovus. There you go,
Yeah, yeah.
Mundovus.
Is there transport there?
Kind of.
I mean, it's a big place. There's a lot of things there.
Yeah.
It's, from what I can tell, it's the biggest city on this continent.
See, there you go. And he's been around.
It's a specific question for transport.
I will need to go to Mundovus as well. May I travel with you?
I don't have a problem with it.
Meridius
What?
is standing there looking at him.
What can you do?
What can I do? As he stands up, and he's like 7.5 feet tall, just like
I
bear of
think
a man. Just
pretty
Tricks
much
adjusts
whatever
for
he wants to
Cover height.
is what he can do.
I've seen bigger.
That's what she
What?
said.
What happened to you?
was attacked,
Yeah.
jumped by bandits, but I was able to get away.
Well, that is good.
Do we see any weapons on him?
Let's see. Do you have weapons? I think you have weapons. He has a great sword.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So,
If you didn't
Tricks
take it
and
from him,
Mordecai
you guys
Tricks
may
and
have took it from
Mordecai
him.
didn't inform Meridius of the bites and stuff, right?
Not that I
Because I
would.
doubt I would have seen that when they woke me up.
Right.
No, we
A
healed.
lot
it
of them
before
were
he woke up.
healed. Yeah. So
How many bandits attacked you?
Uh,
Can
there
he
were
tell me?
several.
not
More than 5.
not to put words in your mouth or anything, but when he first came into the camp, and Trix healed him, he was covered in lots of wounds and bites and scuffs and marks and stuff. He was pretty bad.
Real rough night.
See, verified.
I know the feeling.
As
But do
Mordecai says all that, he turns to look at Mordecai for a moment. Meridius turns back. Last I checked, bandits don't bite people.
Well,
Some are feral.
It really depends on the type of panthers. Uh-huh.
So how about we get some honesty if you want to travel with us?
They were bandits. They just had odd means of attacks.
Do you remember any race, any details?
It is difficult. He kind of looks like you can't fully remember all the details. It's like he looks confused a little bit. Yeah, he's really confused.
oh hey, that's the
with
face
that roll.
Spoofy makes a lot.
Sorry, I have trouble sometimes remembering things.
It is okay.
Can I-
These things
can
happen
I
after
roll-
an attack.
Can I roll either investigation or a medicine to see if maybe I could identify like the bite marks or like the length of the scratches?
You could roll either, yeah, that'd be fine. Or nature. I mean,
Yeah, or no,
yeah,
I'm not rolling nature.
one of those.
Because just in case of like if like in Spoofy's time in the apothecary, he's maybe had to identify like poison and like
Some
poison or
wound,
bite marks.
treat wounds, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yep.
Okay,
You can
so
roll
I
that.
roll.
So while he's rolling that, you guys it might even click to your mind like doesn't look necessarily like he's from here, and he's alone. That's odd.
I mean, Meridius
11?
didn't hear about that part.
Yeah.
You probably didn't get a good look at him because Mordecai had already healed a lot of the bites. So with that,
okay.
yep.
Okay. Damn it, Mordecai.
Excuse me for trying to save a life.
There may have
wasn't even the
been
one who healed him.
It is true. I didn't heal him.
there may have been other fights, encounters with animals.
Feral creatures.
Well, here, let's just ask him this. Are you gonna kill us in our sleep?
No,
There you go.
Pinky swear?
Hold on. Let's just to cover all the
he does
bases
that.
because
If I kill you, I will do it to your face.
There we go. See?
there you go. See, there you go. If
He's
wants
an
to kill
honest
us,
guy.
And it's a Goliath and a fairy. Pinky swearing.
Yep.
That's actually kind of wild.
I think
Why
we
do you
should
think I
trust him,
did it?
Meridius.
It's like a Minsk and Boo friendship.
Excuse you, I am not a miniature space hamster.
If you're okay with me traveling, I feel I can share where I am from on the road.
There you go. See,
He's
I'm
fine in my
fine.
books.
With you traveling, but I give you my word that if you try to harm anyone in the party, you will have me and my trident at your throat.
You gotta
Aw.
help pay for supplies and stuff when we stop.
oh, At least it's okay. You know what? I will help cover it. Okay, it's okay, Spoofy.
Mouths ain't cheap to feed.
Then when are you going to start contributing?
I say you haven't paid jack shit since we met.
I literally saved you. So I don't want to hear anything from you.
I think the big titty dark elf bitch did that. Just saying.
It's her shop, but I'm the one who made the medicine.
I
Forgive
miss
them.
her.
They are new to the group as well.
I hope we find another one of those.
Got a thing for kobolds, huh?
The only other question I have
kobolds.
is, why are you traveling alone?
That is a story I can tell you as we travel.
See, story time. It will help the hours pass by more smoothly.
Good. We were getting low on new content around here. It's been a long trip.
Are you hungry? Would you like something to eat?
Yes, please.
Yes. He goes and gets some food. So you guys heading out then? You good with this arrangement? Okay.
Who cooked breakfast?
Mordecai, of course.
I was gonna say, didn't Mordecai work in the kitchen? I don't think he would let anyone else cook.
I mean, to be fair,
I thought he
Mordecai
was a
was
janitor. Yeah, I was about to say,
he
I
was
thought
a-
he was a
okay,
janitor.
okay.
But if you remember, if you were around in the early episodes, Mordecai also helped in the kitchen.
as a
Running
servant.
food.
He helped
He
in the
picked up
kitchen.
a few
He
things.
cooked.
He learned some things.
Here, stir this pot real quick.
We'll give him.
Keep it up and lizards on the menu.
I mean,
So as
I may
you
help
guys
with that.
start traveling, maybe you guys have a wagon or something. Maybe he rides in the wagon
I
or
was
something.
wondering how we were getting
got-
around.
Can't hear it.
Aw.
It's taking out the high end.
Fuck you, Zoom.
So as you guys are traveling, he starts to tell you, "I am here."
Hold on real quick. How about now?
Yep.
Can you hear that?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we're
Hey,
running on
Fuck you,
cobbled
Zoom.
roads.
Yeah, apparently, right?
Nah, Trix pulled a couple coconut halves out of her bag.
Exactly.
Bravely run away. I am from the north. Do you know the spine of the world?
I've heard of it. For some reason, Corlin came out. I'm sorry.
Why did you sound like a gnome?
I do not know. I'm sorry. It's road dust. I apologize.
Are you going through tiefling puberty? Got a late
Already-
bloomer, huh?
I already did that. It was very painful.
Is that when you guys
Um,
get your horns?
Mm-hmm.
From what they call the spine of the world is north in Faroum.
I am from there originally.
My clan has lived there for generations. And we are self-governing. I was a soldier there and went out on patrol for several days and returned to the village that was empty. It was as if the people just walked away. There was food on the tables. There was embers burned out in the fireplace. There was no signs of combat. It's as if they just left.
Did you ever find any of them?
There was only one clue. A woman was seen in the area. She wore red, carried a large sword.
Does this sound familiar to Mordecai? Because it sounds familiar to Mordecai.
I don't know if you guys have talked about any of this. I mean, in the other campaign, they might have ran into somebody like this, but
Gotcha.
But Keltash, if it's who I'm thinking of,
yeah, I mean, Keltash might, but you know.
but we
Russ
don't
isn't
have
here, so-
Keltash.
So he probably's not speaking up. The information came from an individual I met. He was the first I went to track down. There was a group of three or four that was in the area. There was a warforged, a celestial humanoid, and a halfling, and another with gray skin that went by the name of Quarian. I was able to track this Quarian down, and he told me of this lady in red. He told me that the others did not go to my village, and that they were concerned with vampires.
Vampires?
It is possible that vampires took my village, but it seems not right.
Just to be clear, those bites on you, those weren't vampire bites, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
In Trix's memory, did they look like vampire bites?
You can roll a medicine check.
This isn't gonna be great, but she's gonna try.
Just kind of remembering.
I know that
Hey,
happened.
that's a 21. I think we all do.
Anyway, no, they're not vampire. They look like animal
Okay.
bites.
Okay.
And the
I lived
scratches
that
look like
scenario.
animal scratches. But the piercing marks did
What
look
does
like
Trix know about
weapons.
vampires? Now I'm curious.
I don't know.
So
I mean,
You're
vampires
thinking-
are a pretty common story.
you're probably
They do
thinking either the
exist.
bandits have animals with them, or there's more than one fight that's happened, or something here.
So did you come to Oz looking for this lady?
I did. There was a clue that she had came here at some time. And I thought maybe I could gather more information. If I could locate her, then maybe I could figure out what happened to my clan.
Well, I mean, the place we're heading to is a really good place to get information.
I think I found all I could here, and I plan on returning to Faroon, continuing my search there. So, as you guys continue to travel, is there anything else you want to ask him or anything, or?
I was just gonna say, look out for that halfling. He sounds like a shady motherfucker.
Uh,
Shady
So-
as fuck.
you guys continue for, a couple days, and it continues to rain the entire time. And probably about the second day after you've met him, you guys are camping out, and can I have just a couple guys that are on, second watch again, roll some perception checks.
Is he awake on this one?
Grondor? No, Grondor's asleep.
Okay. Nat 20.
That is actually
Now-
a dirty 20
Now,
for me.
anytime you guys want to have like a conversation, like on the side or something, we can definitely jump into that if you want to before we do this, because you've had like,
Well, there's something Meridius wants to ask him, but I don't
2
want to
days
do
of
it if
travel.
he's not up on watch.
You could-
so it's fine.
you could have had a watch with him on the first night if you want to go through that. Just trying to jump ahead if we don't have anything pertinent that we.
I mean, there is something important that Meridius would like to talk to him about, since
Okay.
he's kind of been traveling.
So as you either catch him on watch, or maybe sometime during the camping of the first night, where maybe other people are occupied and nobody's kind of listening. He's like got his sword
Grondor.
out, just cleaning it. Yes. Sits it in his lap.
One soldier to another. Have you seen another of my kind in your travels?
Not that I am aware of, no.
So he hasn't gotten that far. That could be good or
So you-
bad.
So you hunt this individual.
Oh, I do. He is the cause of my military unit being decimated and killed, and a artifact of the kingdom that I serve taken. I have heard rumors that he is using my name and causing issues in some locations, trying to, I guess, turn the populace against me when I do arrive in those places.
His treachery knows no bounds, then. Will you deal with him swiftly, or let him suffer?
As we grew up in the ranks as paladins, he was like my brother. But with his betrayal, deeper than what I care to discuss here, once I have acquired the artifact that was stolen, I do not believe he will make it back home to be judged by a trial in the kingdom.
If I may be so bold, what brings about such treachery?
I think it has to do with what's happening on this continent and around the world with these ancient temples. To what some fallen god some want to be deity trying to gain power, and he was corrupted enough to be swayed.
Those that crave power will never be happy. will never be sated.
But his affront to me is more personal than just killing my unit or stealing from the kingdom. He took my family from me.
I'm sorry for this. He puts his
As a
head down slowly.
paladin, it weighs heavy. For if I do what I want to do, I may not walk the path that I currently walk.
In my tribe, we are able to challenge another. And it is beyond the law at that point. Maybe there is some measure in yours. You could do the same. Keep your honor as a paladin.
I think mine is different. I did not get to choose who I serve. My oath to the deity was chosen before birth.
If I find another that looks like you, that says he is you, maybe I'll tie him up and see if I can find you.
Appreciate it.
I would remove his head from his body, but I feel that it's not my place.
It would be hard to recover the item that he stole if he cannot talk.
He shakes his head.
I apologize. On our first meeting, the threat, or promise, depending on how you looked at it, that I would be at your throat if you harmed anyone in the party. I stand by it, but I meant it in protection of the little weaker ones of the party.
There's no
I'm pretty
need to
sure. And he
offer apologies.
He turns and looks at Keegan. I'm pretty sure that he would do it without a second thought.
Yes. Several dwarfs up north. Quick to action. He, though, looks different.
But prior to meeting you, we ran across a giant that was
Hmm.
quick to assault first.
Several of those up north as well.
But we were to make an ally of him.
It is unusual.
I try not to kill immediately if I do not have to. However, the one I spoke of, it will take all restraint I have not to want to kill him on sight. But I will put in a good word for you when we get to Mundovus with the guild. They may be able to assist you in your travels.
This is good because I do not have any gold. And I would not like to part with any of my ancestral armor or weaponry unless I have to. It is all I have left of them.
I understand. And Meridius kind of reaches up and touches his trident. This is all I have of my family as well.
So with that, unless there's anything else you want to ask him, kind of jump back forward
Yep.
to the next evening. And I don't know if you guys had already rolled or not.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Mordecai rolled a nat 20.
Bird.
Gonna say we're leaving them in charge for the night.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna go great.
Mordecai's rolling those nat 20s on things that don't matter, like combat.
So who was it that rolled again? So it was you
Spoofy.
rolled a. What did you guys roll again? Sorry.
I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a
Nat
dirty
20.
20.
Dirty 20. So Spoofy, as you guys are walking around in the rain, just muddy in the rain, and just you hear something in the tree line. Shh. And you look. And you're kind of easing closer, but you can't find him. Mordecai, you look over at Spoofy, and then you look around, and you're like, holy shit, we are surrounded. Jump back over here to the map.
God, if we have to roll initiative again.
As you guys see, click on everybody. You guys see just these humanoids walk out. They look like the bandits he was talking about. As the rest of you wake up at Mordecai screaming that out, and
Oh,
one
I
of
thought
them
he was
says,
just screaming in fear.
one of them says, no, he doesn't. One of them says, "You are hard to track down. Looks like you got some friends. That's okay. We got friends of our own." As you just see him kind of, his head leans back, and you just see him just kind of, it looks like he fills with like some type of power, but you don't see anything happen really. As his head comes back down and his eyes are just like in like this ravaged look. And we're gonna stop there for the evening.
Great!
And you guys are surrounded, and all you guys are gonna be prone there. So we'll go ahead and mark that.
Great.
So we'll go ahead and remove that, and
And
Make
Trix sleeps
everybody-
on her belly so she doesn't have to take her wings off when she sleeps. She's like starfished on her bedroll.
you're prone, and you're prone, and
This is gonna be great.
All right, so that's where we're gonna pick up next time.
Did you mean
That's right.
incapacitated or prone disc? Because there is a prone icon.
Oh, sorry, I just did the wrong one. Sorry. Let's change them back out. I think that's the one. That's the one I usually use in Roll20. Is
yeah.
It looks like that. Go ahead and swap them out real quick.
The prone is so bad. It's like you fell head first.
I mean, we sleeping.
Right,
So
but
that's
that's like you fell down the stairs and you're about to break your fucking neck.
I mean, it could happen.
So we're gonna pick up there next time as the party is surrounded by bandits, and they've got their little
Fine.
yeah, they've got their little warrior friend with them there, so maybe it'd be okay. So
Hey, as long as these bandits ain't hitting like that damn giant, we'll be all right.
we'll see what they can do.
It's a scary day indeed when Buck goes down.
In the first round, I didn't even get to do nothing. It was wow.
Yeah. That was the oh shit moment of the night.
Mhm. So we'll pick up there next time. That'll be 2 weeks from now, I think, on Sunday. So that'll be on probably the 11th, I think. So
Yeah.
we'll pick up here 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, me and Clan do a little retro game show on Monday evenings at 10:30 p.m. Eastern called Super Retro Game Show Shrink. So you can go check that out at 10:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And then me and Clan and Double Up Buck there do a little show on Thursdays called The Three Old Men at 10:30 p.m. Eastern also, where we just kind of talk about random stuff and all kinds of things. So come by and check that out if you want to participate. We participate a lot with the chat. Last week we played Enshrouded. I don't know if we'll do that again this week or not, whatever. But probably just talk about stuff. But other than that, we've got a Discord. You can go out there and join the Discord. We got a YouTube where you got hours and hours of old footage of this show and Super Retro Game Show and Three Old Men and all kinds of stuff. And the most famous video, can you find it? It's out there. We'll
Are
see.
you asking us to find it, or are you asking them to find it?
Oh, everybody can go find it. Yeah, if you don't know what it is, go check it out. It's an interesting one.
When you find it,
It's got the most views that we've got on any video.
And the most
It's a
hair.
lot. It's a lot. Also, if you're not following us, go ahead and follow us. We like that. We like the follows. So, and what else we got? We got merch, nerdicopia.net. You can go check that out if you want. All kinds of socials. We got a link tree that shows you all the socials.
I do want to
And
make a
anything
new
else,
shirt
Clan?
for the merch store, though. I
Mhm.
want to have a picture of Trix, but it's Trix in stone form, and with one of those little gnome hats on, like this, and it says, "Not actually lawn gnomes."
Terrible, but I love it.
I fully support this.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I will try to get that shirt made. But yeah, that's my idea for our first D&D shirt.
Not actually lawn gnomes.
So
It'd
we
be
get some other
funnier if it was
streamers here.
Coilin, though.
We've got just going along the top row there. Timmy, you stream, right? You do the streaming.
I do. Finally getting on a regular schedule after, I think it was like a 6 or 7 month hiatus. Jesus, it was a long while. But we are back in the swing of things. Starting off regularly, it'll be Tuesdays at 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a co-op campaign of Baldur's Gate with all these lovely individuals, except for Miss Trix down there. That was actually a lot of fun. We had to redo the it to add Buck in, but still that was a lot of fun. And then on Wednesdays we again have Baldur's Gate, but it's just a single player run. It's we're trying to get through honor mode. We've already lost one character, so we're on to the second one. A good personal favorite of mine. But that starts on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some other projects in the works, but for now, just come on by, hang out at the stream, and just have a good time.
All right. And we've got down there, I guess you're on the top row there now when I switch scenes, but Double Up Buck, you were down below.
You keep switching. So on my channel, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, we go live around 11 a.m. Central Time, and I do some Ark Survival Ascended, and I go until whenever I get tired of sitting in this chair, mainly when I start hurting.
Which
And
is
then on
late.
Fridays, we do at 11 a.m. Central Time, I do some 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls, where we're trying to get through the hardest mod pack that they've created for that game. And then the first and third Saturdays of the month, we do Edar Realm of Dragons, which is a homebrewed D&D campaign that I DM, and it starts at 7 p.m. Central Time. And it will be this coming Saturday on the 3rd of February. So that is pretty much all we've got going on right now. There'll be a few schedule change-ups in the near future, but right now that's what we got going on.
Nice. So definitely go and check out those guys and give them a follow. And, talk to them in the stream. They will talk to you. It's a good old time. So, anything else? Anything else? I'm forgetting. We're trying to pump Clan Diesel up to do a Valentine's one shot.
Yeah.
Really? We want to do that.
Maybe a St. Patrick's Day.
And I maintain the series is not actually holidays, and no session can be on the actual holiday. I stand by this.
I support
A
this.
St. Patty's Day, we all have to be dwarves, right?
Or gnomes.
I could run a gnome.
Gnomes
know
are
if
great.
I'm kind of scared to have Tim run a gnome.
I'm very pro gnome.
Yep. Okay.
Sounds
So
great.
we will we'll pick up here in 2 weeks and see what happens with the group then. So until then, we'll see everybody next time.
That's true.
Later.
And remember, there's no place like gnome.
We finally got a send off.
Nice.